Hola, Isela here with the Truck Boss Show. And well, you'll notice that Carlin is missing in action today. Kidding, he's just on a mission, special assignment. And because of that, we're going to switch things up and bring the good stuff earlier in the show. But first, let me tell you what we're going to be talking about. OOIDA stands on Washington when it comes to regulations such as the ELD mandate and parking. 3 successful women in trucking, parking issues, and a trucker busted for rockin' and rollin' a little too hard. Now, everyone has been talking about it, and the consensus is yet to be determined. Here's our senior regulatory correspondent, Brad, catching up with OOIDA on regulation issues.
At the Truck Boss Show, we spend a lot of time talking to drivers around the country. And, lately we've been hearing that they're kind of frustrated. They've spent the last year especially, but really the last few years, spending time and personal resources in Washington, D.C. and with their state legislators, trying to make their thoughts and concerns known. And unfortunately, they feel like those efforts have largely fallen on deaf ears.
I've seen congressmen's eyes light up when we tell them how it really is out here. The sad part is, without being able to slide that cash, it doesn't matter. They think it's awesome that we're down there doing what we're doing. Thinking something's cool doesn't really get you very far.
I talked with Pugh, Executive Vice President of the Owner-Operator Independent Drivers Association, who had just returned from Washington, talking to the Senate Subcommittee on Transportation and Safety.
First, I asked the major was to remove the ELD mandate. And the second one was to get the overtime exemption removed from the Fair Labor Standard Act. And the third thing, which maybe it should be moved probably to the top of the list, or we probably have the best chance of this, is to get some sort of dedicated funding for new truck parking capacity. Because that is terrible. I mean, there's nowhere for these guys to park. It's an epidemic. Trust me, we are fighting. It just takes forever. It's like pouring molasses out of a bucket in the wintertime.
Advocacy is a grind. There's no getting around it. It's a long game, and often it seems like there's more setbacks than victories. Pugh offered this advice.
I understand how you're frustrated. I was very frustrated before I came in here and worked this office, and I'm still frustrated for you, so I get it. And, what happened in D.C. on Tuesday took a lot of work by a lot of people, not only by OOIDA and our 300-some employees, but our 160,000 members, our board of directors, and every other man and woman that's been running up the highway calling. The reason we got invited to that hearing, not necessarily they wanted to hear what we had to say. We got invited because they know they're starting to realize we're a player. Truckers need to be players. So I say, be polite, be professional, keep reaching out to your lawmakers. Tell them how laws are affecting you. When rulemakings come down and they want comments on a rulemaking, put those comments in and tell them how they affect you personally, how it's going to affect your business, and tell them what they could do differently to make it better.
For the Truck Boss Show, I'm Brad Kuhn. I'll see you down the road.
Thanks, Brad. Now, this is why we always say, speak now or forever hold your peace. These issues are a serious matter. But now we go to Nikki as she dives a little deeper into the parking issue.
Thanks, Isela. Parking has definitely been an ongoing issue that is affecting drivers all over the country. And we know a lot of people have been racking their brains to fix this problem. According to the American Trucking Research Institute, data indicates that 36.5% of drivers used unauthorized or undesignated parking between 3 and 4 times per week. Nearly 50% of drivers parked in unauthorized or undesignated spots at least 3 times a week. Darren Roth, Vice President of Highway Policy for ATA, stated, drivers aren't using all of their driving time because of the lack of parking, resulting in a wage loss. Many solutions to the problem will happen at the state level, so make sure you reach out to your local representative to get your voice heard. For more on parking, please see the link in the comment thread below. Now back to Isela on PAM Transport and how 3 professional drivers are making the best of their careers there.
Thanks, Nikki. Now here's 3 women that don't take no for an answer. Women drivers like Kathleen, Crystal, and Christine chose PAM Transport. Each have discovered that not only are they as capable as men when it comes to truck driving, but that Pam also gives them the training and resources to go above and beyond. What they expected, they could achieve. In spite of being in a male-dominated industry, these women have persevered and shown a little hard work and dedication can overcome all challenges. For more information, click on the link in the comment thread below. Now we go to Nikki with the 411, or should I say the DL, on some rockin' and roll out of control.
That's right, Isela. A Washington patrol officer pulled over a semi for speeding, only to find the rig decked out with a full recording studio inside. The semi was equipped with a mixer, monitor, headphones, and a microphone that lowered from the ceiling of the truck. Well, the charges didn't stop there. The driver was suspected of a DUI and had drugs in his possession. I think we're all wondering the same question, right? Was he on the highway to hell or the stairway to heaven? For the full scoop, you can read the article in the comments below. Now back to Isela on partial loads. Are they even worth it?
Thanks, Nikki. That's crazy. Talk about jamming out. Now, looking for a good paying backhaul? You may want to check out this next story. FreightWeb's new service caters to partial truckload shippers. They have designed their business to serve shippers who want to move partial loads but don't want to get charged for full loads. They will get charged to move freight. They have optimized their business model, operations, technology to move more freight per truck, which is great for shippers in the form of lower cost, great for truckers as they can earn more for their freight per truck. Now, to read the full article, make sure you check out the comment thread below. Now we go over to Nikki on one of the absolutes of life, death and taxes. Here she is on the tax part.
We know you're probably tired of hearing it, but tax day is right around the corner. And ready or not, Uncle Sam is looking for his money. Once again, we have our good friends from Trucker Tax Tools telling us how you can best prepare for that dreaded tax day. Here is Carlin with Barry Fowler on February tax prep advice.
Truck Boss Show here. It's February. We're inching ever so closer to April. So we're here with Barry Fowler, the president of the TruckerTaxTools.com. Barry, thanks again for joining us.
Carlin, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. Time flies, man. We're just moving through these months already this year.
Right. They're just breezing through here. Well, let's go ahead and what do people need to know in terms of February? You know, tax season, we're 2 months away pretty much. So we got a whole lot to do in a little time.
Well, just remember that if you're an S Corp or you're a partnership, your deadline is actually March 15th. So you've only got a short period of time to get your extensions filed for your corporation or your partnership. So make sure those extensions are filed. If you don't have all your bookkeeping together and you're not going to have all your information, even on a personal side, it's not too early to file those extensions to make sure that you've got enough time to get everything done. So, and the last thing to remember is as you're preparing for April 15th and you're gathering all your information, if you are planning on filing an extension, that is an extension of time to file, not just an extension of time to pay your taxes. The taxes will still be due April 15th. And if you don't pay what you owe, then you're going to have penalties and interest on top of that. So, and just keep those things in mind as you're moving through. And again, it's a good time to get started on your bookkeeping for 2020 and making sure that you've got all your ducks in a row and everything correct for 2020, and start planning what you're going to do to save taxes for this year as well. And so it's never too early to start that tax planning and start preparing and start doing things right for the current year as well.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. Where can people go to find more information about the trucker taxes that they might need to pay? And of course, you said you guys had an app now. So where can they download that?
Yeah, you can go to the Apple or Google Play, and you can download our app. You can find it at Trucker Tax Tools, Trucker Bookkeeping. It's one of the best apps out there, powered by Duke AI. We're trying to give truckers as many tools as possible to help them in their bookkeeping, help get us information so that we can do more tax planning for you and be ahead of the game. Check us out at truckertaxtools.com. Don't forget, you can call us. We're here. We're available. It's 877-966-2477. Again, 877-966-2477. And if you want to just come talk to us in person, hey, coming up next month is the Mid-American Truck Show. come see us. We're in the lobby. We're always having fun. We've got different singers, trucking singers. Man, that's a tongue twister for me sometimes.
Yeah.
Trucking and singing. But we have them at our booth, and we're having a great time. We're there to have fun. Of course, we're there to get you started on your bookkeeping or fixing your taxes or any tax problems. So just come out and see us at the Mid-American Truck Show and have fun in Louisville.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. And that's been this segment of the Truck Boss Show. Catch you on the next one.
Well, I hope that you heed that advice and get your taxes ready because like you've always said, Isela, Uncle Sam don't play.
You don't be playing with that. Have you filed your taxes?
I sure have, Missy. All done. Check off the box. What about you?
Oh, girl, I don't play with Uncle Sam. Listen, I've already gotten myself enough trouble. In my younger days, I surely the heck don't want to be in trouble with Uncle Sam at all, period.
That's right. High five for Nikki and Isela.
Yeah.
We're on top of it. So, next week, we have a bunch of good things coming your way. As usual, we'll tell you about it. Next week's show, we have Coach Carlin, life coach, who talks about emotional health and how it's affecting a lot more than just your mind. So then, what else do we have, Isela?
Well, then we also have our monthly segment, Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down, where they're going to be discussing industry hot topics.
Yes, so you don't want to miss out on that. And then our other tradition that we have started is our awesome giveaway. Watch out now. So tomorrow we are going to be giving away a mobile spec. What is this? It's a power converter.
It's a power converter.
300-watt power converter. Tell us a little bit more about it, Isela.
This works. I can tell you, I know for a fact because I've actually bought me one of these and I love it. We took it on a camping trip. One thing I can tell you, do not try to air up 2 air mattresses because then you're going to blow a fuse like I did on my husband's truck. But it works amazing. I loved it. Charged phones, a tablet. The kids were happy. We all had a good time.
Yes, so make sure you tune in tomorrow morning and we're going to tell you how you can win this awesome device. So, Isela, all good things must come to an end, unfortunately.
Yes, they do. Well, we're going to be here next week. Don't worry.
Yes, and Carlin will be back.
Yes, he's going to be back. We missed him kind of.
Yes.
Nikki, why do we do this?
Yes. No, we can't tell them. We can't end it before we have everybody like, share, and comment. Share the Truck Boss Show with your friends and family, anybody who wants to know about trucking, because we can't do this without you.
And tell them we do giveaways every Friday.
Yes. And so now you can do it, Isela.
Okay. So now I can't even talk. So why do we do this?
Because you're the boss.